I write a lot of vocal music, but I don't write a lot of individual short songs. So I guess the challenge is to find the right, encapsulate the right mood in a short period of time. I'm not sure that my Kingfisher piece actually successfully does that. I think what I've actually tried to do there is to cram a much longer piece into 4 minutes. I found the text via the internet. I started by Googling Halcyon to see what connotations I could come up with, because being an ornery sort of person, I don't like taking the brief that I've been given in a meekly accepting sort of way. I want to go out and twist it to my own ends. And I discovered that Halcyon, along with all of the other things that it is also the name of the major star in the Pleiades. And I then discovered further that Halcyon, which is the name of the star, is not actually one star, but it's a compound star. It's an eclipsing binary star, which I thought was a lovely metaphor for an ensemble with two equally important singer-directors. And that then led me on to looking for poems about the Pleiades. I found a lovely poem from the 19th century, which had the slight drawback of being in Danish, but I solved that problem by teaching myself enough Danish to translate it into English. I guess the hidden composerly, not exactly joke, the hidden composerly puzzle in this piece was that I wanted to find a way of somehow writing a 4-minute song that would also encapsulate a 15-year trajectory of an ensemble's history. So there are cycles of different lengths that the individual instruments and voices start in this piece, where if they all coincide at the midpoint of the piece, but if you kept going until the next time that they all coincided, it would take you just over 15 years to get to that next coincidence point. When you're writing for an ensemble that you know, everything becomes very concrete. I'm not writing for a random mezzo singing F sharp. I'm writing for Jenny singing F sharp, and I have a pretty good idea of what that will sound like. And that's boiling it down to individual notes, but of course it's a lot more rich and complex than that in terms of the way that a singer is likely to turn a phrase. This applies to instrumentalists as well, but when you're dealing with singers, it's particularly acute, because I'm always imagining how are they going to deliver that line of text? How are they going to shape it? And that's really a really wonderful thing that I've been able to build on across the several pieces that I've written for Halcyon.